This is the new Crystal Glow Primedation. So it's supposed to be a skincare product, a blurring primer, and then an illuminating foundation. So they have it here as a 3-in-1 product. It says it contains hydrating hyaluronic acid. It also has blue light protection and firming collagen. And this comes in 24 shades, which I don't have all of them. I have 6 of them that I'll show you guys. Here's what the foundation looks like and the packaging. It comes in a plastic container with the little name on it. I'm not sure how much this retails for yet because it's actually not out yet, but their foundation usually ranges around $10. And it does look like you get 1.01 fluid ounces in here. This is in the shade PLN 40. I mean, that's all it says on it. There's no name or anything, but let me pump a little bit out so you guys can see. All right, I am fairly pale, so that is typically what I go for, a paler, lighter shade, and this is probably gonna be dark on me. Wow, that is really, really thick. Because it's a skincare product, I was expecting it to be thinner, but there's that first one, PL40. I guess I'll swatch all of them because sometimes I don't swatch all of them and then you guys want to know the shade. So let me swatch all of them. I've done this before where I like give away a foundation and then people are like, oh, how does it swatch? And I'm like, oh shoot, I gave that away. I'm hoping one of these is even a little lighter than those two because I'm very, very pale right now. So that's PLW 60. The good thing is that these are all pump tops, so I can still share with friends and family who are maybe a different shade than I am. This one is PMN 10. PMN 10. Okay, we're getting darker. Oh no, we're getting darker. I never realized how pale I am until I swatch foundations, and then I'm like, oh shoot, I'm pale. Packaging is really simple. The pump is really easy to use. I'm not even pumping that many times before product is coming out. So there's PMW 20, is that one right there. And last one we have is PMC 30. All right, I'm gonna go over every single one so that you guys can know which one is which. Here are the swatches on my arm. Again, I'm very, very pale. This is also in natural lighting. So I'm just filming with my window right here. So first off, this one is PLN 40. Then we have PLN 50. Next up is PLW 60, followed by PMN 10, PMW 20, and finally PMC 30. So hopefully that helps if any of you guys are thinking about getting it. Those are all the swatches there. I think I might go for this middle one, which is PLW 60. So I'm gonna try this one on my face. Brought you guys in just a little closer so we can see the coverage, and here we go. I love a sponge. That's what I use to apply my makeup most of the time. So sponges are where it's at. Definitely a wet foundation because my hair is getting stuck in it, which I hate. This is probably a summer shade for me, but this is the closest that we have. I'm actually pretty impressed by this coverage already. It says natural coverage, so it doesn't say full, it doesn't say light. I don't really know what that means by natural, but there's what it's looking like. Also no smell, which is good. Let's do one more pump. So that was one full pump, which got like half of my face, I would say. And we'll do one more pump here. I have pretty normal skin, so I used to have oily skin, then I went on Accutane, then my skin got dry, and now it is mostly on the dry to combination side. So I do get a little shiny throughout the day on my cheek and my nose, like typically where people would get shiny. That is my skin type for anyone wondering. I'm also going to an event tonight, so I thought that I would give you guys a mini wear test, see how it looks at the end of the night, how it's holding up and what it looks like. Also just my final thoughts on if it's worth it or not. You could definitely see right here that there is still a little bit of discoloration and hyperpigmentation as well as on this cheek. So I'm gonna blend it and see if we can build it up. This is one coat of the foundation. I'm using the shade PLW 60. Here's what it looks like, just one coat. It definitely is a little bit darker than my neck, so I'll have to kind of blend it down, but it should, like when I'm far away, match. This is what it looks like, so just a little bit that I should probably add here into my cheeks. So I'm gonna go ahead in and just add a little bit more. This foundation is shockingly thick. I thought it was gonna be super thin in texture, and it's really, really thick. There's no scent at all, which is awesome because fragrance does irritate my skin a little bit, and it's just looking really, really good so far. If this winds up being bomb, this may be my new go-to, and it's gonna be affordable, which is awesome. I will probably just have to get a winter shade for myself because I am pale. Here's what we are looking like. I'm gonna toss on just a tiny, tiny bit of concealer. I wasn't gonna do it, but because this foundation shade is a little dark, I feel like it'll help to put a little bit of concealer on. And I'm just gonna use the One Size concealer just strictly under my eyes. That's it. And this is the One Size from Patrick Starrr. I also have absolutely no primer on, nothing on my skin before I use this foundation. So I wanted to make sure you guys were getting a true look at the primer qualities, at the skincare qualities in the foundation. So I have absolutely nothing on my skin before I put this on. I'm just going in with this pointy side. It's a little bit of a big sponge to do that inner corner. You kind of have to like squeeze it a little bit, but it does work. I let the foundation settle on my skin for a little bit. I want to show you guys so you can see. So here is still a lot of hyperpigmentation, but the texture is really awesome. It's not like pulling into my pores or anything. It just looks super natural, and it's sticking really well. So whatever the primer element in here is actually really, really nice. And then here's this side. You can see it's a little bit shiny, but not really. And then still some of my hyperpigmentation is coming through. Here's what the forehead looks like. So pretty natural as far as everything goes. It looks honestly really awesome so far. What I'm gonna do is set my face with the tiniest bit of powder from One Size. If I don't set it, I feel like I'm not giving this foundation the full test because I always set my foundation. So I'm gonna just do a tiny, tiny bit of setting powder, finish up my makeup, and then check back in with you guys when it's all done. Note to self for next time, wash your arm swatches before doing your makeup because my sweatshirt is now covered in foundation. Anywho's, this is the final foundation look. I'm standing just in front of the window so you guys can see. I think the color match is better in natural lighting. Again, I just added some blush. I didn't do bronzer or anything because it's already a little tan for me. I really like how it turns out, and I also had kind of a hard time washing the swatches off of my arm. I did have to use makeup remover, so makes me hopeful that this is going to last for a very long time. It is currently, I need a clock, currently 1 p.m. so I'm gonna wear this throughout the day, obviously change into not a sweatshirt covered in foundation and go to my event, let you guys know how it wears with the mask and everything. So yeah, stay tuned for the end results. Super quick check-in from my bathroom. I'm all dressed to go to my event now, but here is how the makeup is looking. Honestly, I'm really, really impressed. It's been close to 5 hours and it looks totally natural still. Just looking in the mirror, there's really nothing. It has settled into my skin really nicely, and overall I'm very impressed. I'm gonna wear a mask when I go out, so I'll let you guys know how it goes when I get back. I have a little bit of time, so this is probably better lighting just in front of the window of what it looks like. Yeah, pretty good. This makeup has officially been on my face for 10 hours. My hair is not even curled anymore. My earrings did not make it to the end of the night. It is currently 11 p.m. We put this makeup on at 1 p.m. So this is what we are looking like. Honestly, this foundation from me gets an absolute 10 out of 10. A tiny bit of shine where I would typically see shine, but other than that, totally nothing. I think if you are super oily and shiny, this might not be for you, or you might have to set it a lot. But if you have normal to dry skin, the skincare ingredients and this seem to work really well. And also it's a one-step thing, so you don't have to do primer, wait for it to dry. You're just one foundation and then out the door. Honestly, love, love, love this. I think it still looks really natural and lasted through the night, even though it didn't exactly say like how many hours it was supposed to last. As long as it lasts me through a night out, through a work day, that's all I really needed to do. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this foundation in the comments down below. As always, make sure you're subscribed to my channel and I will see you in the next video. Bye!